If you go to the liquid page of Siege Tank, it says 12 range. Let's actually check that, shall we? Alright, so I am here at the map editor, and then I've put the Siege Tank in the middle, and then I've just surrounded by links, and then I've enabled the range toggle essentially on the ground units, and the ground Zergling has like one range. So Siege Tank has 12 minimum range and 2 minimum range and 12 maximum range, right? So let's just see if Siege Tank is gonna hit any of these, right? So it shouldn't hit any of them, like, because all of these are outside the range, right? And some of you may be thinking, hey, this doesn't, how hit works, because Zergling has like a hitbox, and then it depends on the hitbox if it crosses this threshold and stuff like that, right? I'm aware of that, but trust me, the hitbox of Zergling is so small that it's never gonna be outside of the circle. So let's just test that, shall we? And then let's see. I mean, you can guess like how many of these Zerglings are gonna die actually. So let's try that. Okay, so now I am inside the game, and yeah, let's see if this is gonna hit any of these Zerglings, right? So as you can see, the range is here. The range is like a little bit, bigger than shown on the map editor, because I've already added like the radius of the Siege Tank as well. So realistically, it shouldn't, hit any of these Zerglings, right? But based on the map editor info, so let's just try and see how many Zerglings are gonna die. So let's just speed it up. So see, there are so many Zerglings are dying. And I even missed here 2 of them. Okay, so what this means is that Siege Tank is not actually 12 range, right? If it was 12 range, like how come like this Zergling is dead? This Zergling is dead, right? Like these corner Zerglings are just all dead. Like there's just no way the tank is like 12 range. So this is like even bigger than 12 range circle, okay? So this is like 12 range plus half of the Siege Tank added on top of it. So it's even bigger than that. So essentially what this means is that if you are attacking with a Siege Tank, then it's better to have it in the corner, right? I mean, attack the corner, I guess. So that is like the greatest distance of all. So you can do the math. I've already done it for you, but essentially like it can hit 12 units up, right? Like in the grid system, 12 units up, but on the diagonal, it can hit 10 units up and 9 units this way, right? So essentially like the maximum is like 10 square, so that's the Pythagorean theorem comes in, right? So like math is fun. So you have 181. So essentially like what this means is that if you square root this number, then your range is essentially like more than 13. I think it's like 13.5 actually. So the greatest range that Siege Tank can have is like 13.5. So just be aware of that. So it's not actually 12, and yeah, it's actually 13, and I'm gonna even show you like the hilarious pro players reaction about this as well. So let's just see it. Alright, so this is one of Jinjing's video a while back, so let's just see how this Siege Tank is gonna be, shown to pro players, and then their like reaction to it, right? So there's a Siege Tank shooting corner. It's so far away, right? Yeah, it does, fire it. They need to fix this, yes. They need to fix it. It's because in map editor it doesn't show the true damage range. So I'm pretty sure all the map editor people, they have put Siege Tank in here and then, tested the range, but they should be really careful with the corner ranges. The northwest, east-west direction is correct, but the corner ranges are not correct. Yeah, this is unfair. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the correct way to show the range, right? So the circular, as I just mentioned, it's not correct. So the reality is that it looks kind of like this actually. So this is the contour lines, and this is how the Siege Tank range works. So let's just test this out and see how it goes. So I think this looks pretty good. Like this range is the correct one. Then these two, okay, yeah. So I think that I like this approach better than the circle, because if you compare it with the circle, then it's just really lacking, right? So it doesn't show every info. So if I do this, then it shows the counter lines, and it looks pretty good. So I like this one better than the circle one. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, basically what I'm saying is, you know, a siege tank on the corner, like on this corner especially, it has like 13.5 range, but in here on the side it has 12 range. So just keep that in mind, and yeah, siege tank OP, I guess. So see you later, bye bye.